My name is Kira Johnson, a first-year political science major hailing from Tallahassee, Florida. Today, I will be defending the Black Liberation Army. The BLA was active in the United States from 1970 to 1983 and merged from the factions within the Black Panther Party into the Republic of New Africa. Its primary aim was to take up arms for the liberation and self-determination of Black people in the United States. The BLA's activities were directed against the U.S. government and its agents, reflecting a response to systematic racial oppression and a lack of political avenues for addressing grievances. In contrast, the Free Papua movement was established in 1963 and sought out the independence of West Papua from Indonesia. The movement comprised of various elements including armed units, protest guards, and international advocates. The OPM was engaged in both diplomatic efforts and militia actions, such as guerrilla warfare and hostage-taking, to further its cause. The BLA resorted to violence can be contextualized within the systematic racial injustices prevalent in the United States during its period of activity. African Americans faced discrimination, police brutality, and economic disparity. With limited resources through peaceful political process, the BLA viewed armed struggles as necessary means to confront and dismantle an oppressive system that consistently denied Black individuals their civil rights and human dignity. While the OPM's grievances regarding Indonesia's government and the desire of while the OPM's grievances regarding Indonesian governments and the desire of self-determination are legitimate, the organization's use of violence, particularly against civilians, complicates the ethical justification of their methods. For instance, the kidnapping of a New Zealand pilot in February of 2023 by the West Papua National Liberation drew international shame. The pilot was held captive for over 19 months, highlighting the movement's willingness to target regular civilians to draw attention to their cause. Such actions not only endanger innocent lives, but also risk undermining international support for the legitimate political aspiration. In defense, the BLA's use of violence makes you recognize, in defending the BLA's use of violence, you have to recognize the systematic oppression that African Americans endured. The BLA's actions were a direct response to a state that systematically devalued Black lives and suppressed peaceful avenues for change. Their armed resistance can be seen as a last resort. In contrast, OPM's use violence, especially tactics of harmed civilians, is more challenging to justify. While the desire of self-determination is valid, employing methods that violates human rights and devalue their cause and ruin potential allies for them. Nonviolent strategies such as international advocacy and building political alliances may offer more sustainable and ethical sound pathways towards achieving their political objectives. In summary, both of these groups have resorted to violence in pursuit of liberation. The justification for such methods varies based on the context, targets, and the availability of alternative avenues for change. The BLA's action can be defended as a response to a systematic and violent oppression with no viable peaceful alternatives. In contrast, the Free Papua movement used violence, particularly against civilians, is less defensible and may hinder the legitimate quest for self-determination.